When I was a child, I had a severe speech delay. I didn't speak a single word until a few weeks before kindergarten. Because of that, I had to attend years of speech therapy. Even now, as an adult, I still have a minor speech impediment. But I've learned to hide it. To most people, it just sounds like I have an accent. So instead of explaining the truth, I usually just let them believe I'm British or Australian. Only my closest friends and family know what's really going on. Anyway, fast forward to a few months ago. I was 18, dating a girl, and we went together to a small social event. That's where I ran into one of her friends, a girl I vaguely knew from school. We were chatting casually when, out of nowhere, her friend asked me, "How's your mom doing?" It caught me off guard. Because, she said it like she knew her. I asked, "Wait, you know my mom?" And that's when things started getting weird. She told me my mom used to be her educational assistant. That she'd helped her with behavioral issues in elementary and middle school. That was already strange. Because my mom only worked at one school. And it definitely wasn't the one she attended. I tried to clear things up and told her my mom wasn't an assistant. But she insisted. She said she was sure it was my mom because she talked about you all the time. Apparently, my mom told her stories about my childhood. And even recommended she go to the same high school as me. At this point, I thought maybe she confused me with someone else. My name's pretty common, after all. But she doubled down and said no. She knew it was me because your mom mentioned your speech therapy. That's when my stomach dropped. Because almost no one in my life knows about that. I've never told anyone about going to speech therapy. Not even my closest friends. It's something I always kept private. So how did she know? Who could have told her those details? Then it hit me. I asked her, "What does my mom look like?" She said, "She's kind of short, with curly brown hair." My actual mom is tall and blonde. But my old speech therapist. She was short, with curly brown hair. It made perfect sense. My speech therapist must have kept tabs on me all these years. And somehow started telling people she was my mother. Which means, at some point, she even looked me up to find out what high school I went to. And then, I remembered something else. Something that, at the time, felt strange. But now, it feels deeply wrong. When I was a kid, after I had switched therapists, I once saw her in a store with my mom. There was this shiny blue guitar that I really wanted. My mom said no, it was too expensive. But then, out of nowhere, my old speech therapist appeared. She insisted on buying the guitar for me. My mom tried to refuse, but she wouldn't take no for an answer. At the time, we thought she was just being kind. Now, knowing what I know, it feels more like an obsession. And the worst part? I don't even remember her name. Somewhere out there, there's a woman pretending to be my mother. And there's absolutely nothing I can do about it. Let's just hope we never meet again.